So next I reset the blade on the guide to what is going to be the secondary bevel. Again, I have my little veneer there. This time I don't use the piece of wood. And I set that up and tighten it. Okay, so mind you, these stones have to be perfectly flat. So right now I'm using this Norton stone for flattening the ceramic stones here. Although I do want to get one of those diaplat plates. I just want to make sure it's perfectly flat. With these Norton flattening stones, you really have to make sure that the stone is flat, and the only way to do that is to true it on a piece of sandpaper from time to time. So this is the first stone. It's the 1000 grit stone. Just like with any sharpening, you want to sharpen until you get a burr on the back, and then take off that burr with a fine stone. I don't bother taking the blade out of the guide, I just level it off. Then I move on to the next stone. Make sure it's flat. This is what I do to clear off any contamination from the Norton stone, which tends to leave a pretty nasty residue. And level that off. And finally, we'll want to polish off the last stone with the finer stone. And I could pretty much say this is a sharpened scraper. For this finishing stone, I have an older finishing stone, and I just rub those two together because I don't want to get any of the contamination from any other stone in there. Now, if I wanted to, I could also lap it on a diamond plate. But this works very well. As long as you do it every single time, you really don't have to true it very much. You know you're rubbing the same kind of stone together. So it's leaving a pretty much fine surface, and also the slurry is the slurry from the same kind of grit.